Good morning. I watched TikTok too long yesterday and I did the fucking self-tanner thing on my face and it very clearly didn't work for me. So you're gonna have to deal with that today. Let's do it.
I've had a very on again, off again relationship with a morning routine. I feel that I was always trying so hard to fit things into my life that didn't necessarily match my lifestyle. Like I was trying to copy other people's morning routines and I was making it more of a chore than actually making it something that I enjoy, which is just comical because like that's what it's for, is to wake up and enjoy your morning. And I don't know why I thought there was a way that I was supposed to do it and I would do it the wrong way. So I've started by doing yoga instead of going to the gym and doing a rigorous gym session, which is what I have done for years. I've absolutely loved doing more restorative yoga. Plus, I get to spend more time with my kitties. Then I have been eating breakfast. I was always super hard on myself, again, about what I ate for breakfast. I thought that I had to eat something protein filled and have a carb and all of this stuff. I've just been eating oatmeal lately because that's just what feels good. That's what I want to do. So I've been doing that and reading 10 pages out of a personal development book, which is something that, again, I've always liked doing, but I just tried to do too much and was overwhelming myself absolutely way too much. Another thing that I've been doing while I've been reading is annotating, which is awesome to be able to like go back and read.
I had a friend who was sitting next to me all the time, right, Mama? You're nice. There used to be so much blood when I did that. I'm so proud. It's not that bad anymore.
I think getting a shower into your morning routine, whether you're washing your hair or not, is like the truest step to adulthood, right?
So normally I would do my hair, like I would do a whole little blow dry situation, put some product in it, all of that good stuff. But right now, I'm just gonna comb it out and let it air dry because you guys are gonna come with me to go get my hair done in a little bit. I always think, like, was I supposed to wash my hair? I feel like they do it there for me, but, like, I don't want her to put her fucking fingers in my hair and be like, oh my god, this is fucking disgusting. I could make french fries with this. By the way, I finally pulled the trigger on a Skims purchase. I seriously wanted this robe for, like, I swear to God, 3 years. And I know that because all 3 years that I wanted it, I asked for it for Christmas and nobody ever fucking gave it to me. So this Christmas, I got some money for Christmas and I was like, I'm fucking buying that Skims robe. Fuck all y'all. And like, is it super soft? Yes. It's a lot of hype for 3 years and $100 for a robe. Like, it's not any more special, I think, than literally anything else. Like, I mean, yeah, it's like a nice robe, but like, it's like buying like a Nike sweater compared to a Walmart sweater. It's like, is it super different? No. You know? Normally I would put my fucking little headband on, but Mingo, you can go this way. You can go that way. You can go, this door is open. Oh my god. That door is lit. This door is open. I still have these fucking like lines kind of. Maybe they're not as bad now that I've washed my face a second time. They're still pretty bad. And I also have no cotton balls. So I'm gonna square up a little piece of toilet paper here. What I'm doing now is following a YouTube video that I watched. I want to be good at makeup so bad, but for some reason, like, no matter how much I fucking do it, no matter what products I buy, I just, like, can't figure that shit out. So I'm gonna keep fucking trying, you know? And I just am getting really irritated about constantly seeing people able to do their makeup on the internet. And you know what I'm really coming to the conclusion of? I was watching a makeup tutorial about how to do downturned eyes, how to do your makeup for downturned eyes, because like I want to have the cute little like wing and stuff, but every time I put a wing on my fucking eye, it looks like shit. And I'm not fucking walking around looking like shit. Like, that's another thing I don't do. Like, high perfectionism, I don't fuck with that stuff. So like, if it looks bad, I will take it all off. My friends wonder why it takes me so long to get ready. There's the reason. I watched this girl's makeup routine for like 1 second and I was like, hey, that doesn't look that fucking complicated. I could do that. So I went to Ulta And of course, bought all of the makeup because that's what I fucking do. If you know anything about me, I am very like a spaz about my money. Like I save it, I don't spend it, I, get anxious about it. If I buy anything, I like get so fucking worked up about it. I went to Ulta and I spent a fuck ton of money, and she asked me if I wanted to open a credit card, and I always say no to that because that is a fucking deep pit that I do not want to fall into. But then I had this like moment of, so many people do this. So many people open credit cards. It's not gonna kill me, right? Like, I'm good at making payments. What's the difference between this and like signing up for Afterpay? Like, it's fine. I'll just fucking open it. So I opened it and I'll just make payments on it. And I trust me. And then, builds my credit, right? It's a good thing, right? I have been trying to lean a little bit more into what accentuates my own beauty. Like, it's not going to, like, I've always been watching these people on the internet, like I was saying, doing their makeup and looking good and all this stuff, but I fucking realized every single person that I see them doing their makeup do like literally all different things. You use this amount of makeup, you use this amount of makeup, you use this brand of makeup, you use this brand of makeup. Like, you have to, and everybody thinks that their shit is the best because it is the best to them because that's what works for them. I just think that like everybody's sitting here preaching about what the best thing is on the internet, and they think it's the best because that's what works for them. So you just have to fucking keep trial and erroring it until you find what works best for you. And it's not always gonna be like the most like great fucking hipster trend. Some people, your makeup is gonna look good because people are gonna be like, oh shit, like look at her face. They're not looking at like the style of makeup you're fucking doing. They're looking at how good your face looks. And if you lean into your beauty, it'll show. I seriously was like a blush whore, and I would watch people, like, actually at this time I was watching James Charles, and he hated blush. Mango, you can go out the other door, man. What it would be like to have the brain the size of an almond. He hated blush, and so I was like, oh, I have to hate blush. Like, we're hating blush? Oh, okay. So it's like, again, finding what works for you and like just doing what works with your face. Just because somebody else doesn't like it doesn't mean that you have to fucking rip it out of your face and now you look weird. Like, or maybe you don't look weird, but your makeup doesn't look as good as it could because you're eliminating something that works for your face. People don't all have the same fucking face, bro. Oh, why would I do that?
I got about a half an hour before I got to get on the road and get to my hair appointment, so I'm just going to edit during that time because, what's downtime, right? So this was definitely an impulsive decision. I made the decision to get my hair dyed like this week and then made an appointment for like 4 days later. Do I have the money for this? No, but you know what? Whatever. I really wanted to it started because I wanted to get extensions, but that's like a lot of money. And I've wanted to get extensions for years, but I've never been able to pull the trigger on them because, there's just like other things I could spend my money on, like food and alcohol. So I hate that about me. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I explored a few different color options. Oh, the light is green. Hold on. Okay, so what I was trying to say is that I was deciding between a few different colors, and red being one of them, which, like, I don't know what the fuck that's about. I think it came from when I dyed my hair brown, because, like, I had a few different people tell me that they think that I could pull off red hair, but if you're new here, I have always been a blonde, like, blonde through and through since birth. So, what I'm thinking, I was thinking about doing like a honey color, but like right now my hair looks very golden, but I feel like it normally doesn't look this bright. I'm taking out the golden out of it. I'm gonna go for more of a platinum, which I've done before, but it looked, I don't want to use the word dingy, but it was still like a little dark. I don't want it to look like old lady white, but like, I've got picture references. I hope that doesn't make her mad, because I think that makes some people mad. I've found out that like, they think that you expect them to recreate exactly what it is you want, and the answer is yes, I do expect you to recreate exactly what I see in the Pinterest picture. I do really like it, and I also am super fucking excited about that girl that I just met. If you're new here, I just moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, so I had to try to find a new person to do my hair, and I just like searched through fucking internet to find a place that had good reviews. And originally I was trying to go to a girl named Sarah because that's my name, obviously, and like we just know what we're doing, right? But this girl's timing worked better, and I swear to God, like, things are just fate. I almost would rather pick somebody at random and just go to them, because it's like, oh, there's a reason why I got lined up with that person and got to this place. I have been on this hair journey for a really long time, trying to make my hair look better and healthier, because I always have really bad breakage, and it just looks like frizzy and whatever all the time. Like, I really want to have like nice, thick looking, healthy hair. So if you guys watched a video that I had put up, I think like maybe 4 months ago, it was like a day in the life video that I was telling you about my new hair routine that my friend had introduced to me. And I had tried it for a little while, but it didn't really do anything for me. This was the conversation that this hairdresser and I have had this entire 3 hours that I've been here. We have to stop following these trends. We have to lean into the things that make us feel beautiful and look beautiful, that work for you. Like, lean into your individuality, lean into what's going to work for you individually. It is not what works for one person might not work for another. For example, literally for hair stuff, it's a brand for hair stuff, if you don't know, and I've been using their leave-in, and what she said is it's got something in it that gives your hair protein, and that's why it's supposed to make your hair nice. It's supposed to make it grow long, but a lot of the time, or not a lot of the time, but sometimes it adds too much protein to somebody's hair. I just feel like it really highlights what works for one person might not work for you, and you have to find what works for you, trial and error. However, I gotta ski on daddle home because it's 3:20 and I have a game night that I'm going to at 4. Let's get hustling. We went to a wine bar last weekend and we were playing shuffleboard, and there was like this big wall of games. We peeked around this wall to be like, oh, look at all these games. And in that short window of time, these guys like tried to fucking steal our shuffleboard. And so they were like, oh, are you guys still playing? And we said, yeah. And so Frank was like, do you guys want to play us? They said, yeah. They seemed a little reluctant, but they said, yeah. And then we ended up playing with them like the whole night. We had a really good time with them. And so they asked if we were from Charlotte, and obviously we said no, we're from Chicago, and they said that they were too. And funny enough, they're from like literally a town over from where I grew up. So they invited us tonight to a game night at their house, but I have severe social anxiety, and they're also like 40 years old, and I mean, not that that matters, age is just a number, right? But like, and the other big thing for me too is that the reason I feel like I was really able to interact with them well the last time that we hung out was because like I was drunk. I wanted to go get a drink beforehand. My appointment for my hair was at 11:30. It's now 4 o'clock. So like I just got home. I've literally eaten nothing today. And it annoys me because I feel like, you know, that's kind of what I was talking to you guys about this morning. Keeping up with the habits that you have during the week. But this is my fucking problem on the weekend. Is I can't fucking keep up with eating. But like, what was I supposed to do? I was at a hair appointment. Do adults just like say, oh, it's time for lunch, let's eat? I have no structure on the weekend. It's hard. Just a good little update. We're leaving CVS because even though they told us that we only need to bring our bodies, Frank insists that we need to bring more than our bodies and we need to bring alcohol, which like I can understand. But when you're like, do you see that half-ass opening of the door for me? What the hell is that? But when you are already, what time is it? 40 minutes late? Just making me even more anxious. And like, okay, there's two main points here. The first main point is like, what did you say about being late? Like fashionably late?
Bro, it's like a hangout, so there's 4 people, so like, what's it matter?
And the second point, I don't remember.
I'm pulling up on this one. You can wait in the car.
Are you embarrassing me? I could vomit. For something that I was already nervous about, why be an hour late? I don't know. That was my second point. Is that we're always late. We're normally not this fucking late, but we're always late. So if we're gonna be friends with these people, they might as well know that this is who we are. I can't handle it. Oh, God, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We successfully made it through the entire experience, and I just want to say I didn't get any footage of it, and I'm sorry. It's not that I'm embarrassed of you guys. I'm embarrassed of myself. And I was trying to not out myself for being 24 any more than I already was fucking outed for being 24. Because why did we go around the table and give our dates of birth? And somebody, or our years of birth, and one of them said 1971. I had to sit there and say, yeah, 1998. So, like, I couldn't bring you guys there because it just would make me look even fucking worse. On me. Not on you, on me. And I feel like they weren't mad that we were late.
No, they weren't mad at all.
Okay, yeah. See, like, it was fine. I think, like, maybe, I don't think they were mad. I think that in the future, we would get shit from them.
Yes.
For being that late. But, like, okay, so future us, mental note, if they say 4, it's 4, actually. Not, like, a be cute late. We had other friends that asked us if we wanted to go bowling tonight. And I think that that's out the window because they said 8:30 and it's 12:07. Are we like going home?
It's 12:07.
Okay, but like that wasn't my question what the time was. My question was if we were going home.
Where would you like to go?
We don't have to go anywhere. I'm just asking.
My God. I plan on going home.
Don't you fucking hate when you come home from somewhere looking like way uglier than you thought you looked? They fucking destroyed them, but like look at those 3 massive fucking pimples that I literally just like hung out there. This one was like a fat ass whitehead. I just like sat there and talked to people like that. And then also, hold on, thank God I was like literally sitting down because like, hi, wide open button. Sorry. No matter how much you drink, you want to do your best to try to still keep up with what you're trying to do with your life. Doesn't always happen. Doesn't always fucking happen. But if it can, it's just don't sit down. Just keep on moving. Did you just try a new girl?
Oh, cool, man. Let's go.
Knock yourself out. Yeah, right. There are a lot of guys. So Cece, I'm thinking you're firing off this. Shut your face.
Good morning. It's Sunday, so I don't do my morning routine. I wish I could tell you guys that that was like an intentional, like I'm gonna take a rest day sort of mentality. It's just kind of mostly what happens. It's also kind of a reset day. I'll go grocery shopping. I go to yoga, so we'll go do that today. I wonder if there's pus in my pimple things that you guys are looking at currently. Honestly, I hope so. All I know is all my friends are here. Friend 1 and friend 2. What a good night. I'm doing the final edits for this week's episode. I think it's episode 16. I've pretty much been working on this all morning, which is typically how my Sundays go. I try to give myself a day out of the week that I'm not working, which is normally Saturday, because, you know, we're trying to do stuff. I like to hang out with my boyfriend. I like to go out with friends, you know, whatever it is. Just taking a day kind of to myself. So I spend most of my Sundays working, finalizing edits, and I also like to take timestamps so that I can go back through and do all my video editing as well. Makes my life a hell of a lot fucking easier. It's 1:30 right now, and I'm kind of annoyed because I would have already liked to have posted by now, but I'm really trying to work on not setting these like imaginary timestamps in my head. I need to start looking at that as more of a positive, that I have a little bit more flexibility and prioritizing correctly, because I would rather have a quality episode for you guys than make sure that I post by noon on some random Sunday in January. I'm trying to look at long term what's really going to matter, and obviously that's making sure that all the episodes sound good. You know, you might not be editing a podcast, so I'm not talking about that literally. I'm just kind of talking about putting pressure on yourself to get things done in this specific regimented way is not totally necessary. Making sure that you're prioritizing things. Obviously, things are important to you, but if there's something else that, you know, long term is going to hold a little bit more value, trying to focus on that. And then the secondary thing that's also important in practicing, you know, your timing and what can you change and manipulate to make that more of a priority for yourself. But just kind of accepting that shit is what it is, and you know, there's no point in stressing yourself out over it. If this is how it's worked out for you so far, you'll figure out how to make it better in the future. Have a little self-faith, self-trust, babe. I'm gonna finish this up and then I will talk to you guys in a little bit when I've got something a little bit more interesting to bring you along for. If there is one thing that really fires me up, it's the fact that I have like a full-on like camera, right? This is fucking even recording me. Full-on camera. And every time I take her to an interview, she only records no more than 20 minutes of it. I'm on my way to yoga, which thank God, because I was gonna actually have a conniption fit with my video and I needed to be able to take a step back. Oh, I'm going, I shouldn't go. Ah! I let him use my car to go to the gym and he fucking left my car on, it says low. This is my fucking argument for it. Personally, I feel it is a testament to how much he cares about my safety. Because like, if I have no gas and I'm stuck on the side of the road because he left me with no gas, like also it's like courtesy, like I let you use my vehicle, fill it with the gas that was in there. Fuck you. Granted, he did put the gas that he used until empty, but like still, you get my point. That's fucking rude. Agree with me. A lot of the time, I really enjoy hot yoga, not just for the physical benefits of it. A lot of the time, I do this one specifically. It's 30 minutes of flow and then 45 minutes of long, deep stretch. And you're in these poses for like upwards of 3 minutes. And I like that because it allows me time to have clear headspace, a good space for me to have like epiphanies and breakthroughs and, you know, realize things. Unfortunately, I'll be completely transparent with you guys. This morning, I was having a rough time with my emotions. And so it kind of carried through into today's practice. I wasn't able to totally get clear, which, like, I find myself beating myself up for that too. Like, I'm disappointed because I didn't have the same experience that I've had in the past, having these breakthrough epiphanies. I feel really good. It was more of like I started to feel my brain festering on thoughts, and of course I'm like implementing my practices to try to mitigate the feelings that I know that I'm having, allowing myself to feel through them, reminding myself that everything is okay, reminding myself that I just have to accept what is. I can't control everything in life and just let it be. But God fucking Christ, sometimes it's like, it's really hard. And it's just like people in your life upset the shit out of you and there's nothing that you can do about it. And you just have to fucking like sit here and allow it to happen. And you know that the only way that you can move forward from it is to just like, you have to like ditch the people. But sometimes it's just like not feasible. And I don't know. It's just hard. I wish I could talk to you guys about it, truly. But I feel like talking to you guys about it is just going to cause me more issues. Little sad moment there. Don't worry about it. We want to go to Walmart. I still have to get biotin because I wanted to get that for my hair. So I'm going to go do that. But I'm going to go pick up my boyfriend first because maybe he'll buy it for me. Typically, I don't want to say typically. The last couple weeks, though, we've been good about going grocery shopping on Sundays. But normally, this is the thing, is I was trying to do like a normal life. And normally we go to Aldi and we got a late start because my boyfriend's awesome and made dinner, but that fucked with my Aldi trip. Now we're at Walmart because I have to get biotin from Walmart anyways. So we're gonna try to shop here. Another thing that we do normally on Sunday that we didn't do this weekend is our weekly sushiing. Oh, he's just gonna fucking leave. You see that? We normally go get sushi and we didn't do that this weekend because I decided to
put that money towards my hair instead of my sushiing. So it's a little disappointing, but whatever. It is what it is. We've now made it to a laundromat. And that, you want to talk about irregular things that we do. We normally don't come here either. So let me tell you. See those fat ass 8-load washing machines? Those. And 3 others. Regular size. A little bigger than regular size. Because we haven't done laundry in since the beginning of December. But I like this place because it's clean, and if I left a review, I got a free snack out of the vending machine. So I'm happy. Having a good time. Are we good or what? Fuck, what was it? A Reese's chocolate chip cheesecake milkshake and an orange push-up milkshake.
You said Reese's chocolate chip, and then what was the second one?
Yeah.
Orange push-up.
Anything else for you?
Do you guys have root beer?
No, we don't.
Then no. Thanks for hanging out this weekend. I had fun that you guys were here with me. It made things a little bit easier to talk myself through some of my emotions I was having this weekend. Episode 16 of Wellish is coming out on Monday, the 23rd, so it's probably already out by the time you're watching this. And then you can follow me at _Sarah Ritt, and then you can follow Wellish at Wellish Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's cool too. Why?